Hello there, how are you doing? I'm Sonia Davies, spiritual strategist, and I'm here to share with you a channel message that has come through just this morning. Oh, this is a big one. This is a really, really big one. And I'm not going to lie, these messages are ramping up. Now, what I'm going to do this morning, I'm not going to talk too much before I read the message because this is a really powerful one. I'm going to dive straight into the message in just a moment, and then I'll come and talk to you about it afterwards. So if you're new here, welcome. Um, I'm Sonia Davis. I'm Pleiades High Council member, and I have been channeling for a while, and I channel right every single morning. Before I start my day, before I look at any technology, switch on any devices or anything, I always channel in the mornings, and my guides have invited me to start sharing those with you in spoken form because my voice is the activator for you. So, what I invite you to do, if you're able to, if you feel comfortable, is close your eyes as you receive the message and feel the frequency of what I'm sharing with you energetically, because this is an energetic transaction. And actually, that's a key part of today's message as well. Don't worry about when you watch this, your guides will bring you to this at the right time for you. So, I invite you right now, we're going to dive straight in today, and I will read out the message and then I'll come and talk about it afterwards because there's a lot to share with this one. The visuals I got and some of the other things I got as I was receiving this were quite profound. So, just gently close your eyes if you can. Take a nice deep breath in and release it. When you release fear, you become more than you currently realize is available for you. It is there, right there. Yes, in front of you, where you can reach out and touch it. Connect with what is in front of you. Feel the energy of the desires you have and shape them using your own energy field so that they become your living reality. You are a bridge between worlds, between dimensions. The entire multiverse swirls and flows around you. You need only open your eyes to see it, to touch it, to be it. Your current incarnation has been carefully trained to remove your memory of your multidimensionality. It is time to reclaim this now. Yes, there are limitations in your physical form. There are senses that are simply not available to you while you remain incarnate. And yet, there are senses you have as a physical being that are new and delightful and beyond what any energy frequency can access. Celebrate these. Your sense of touch and taste and smell are unique to your form, and they are truly delightful. Do not feel constrained by your physicality, but neither feel constrained by the shackled placed upon you energetically. Know that in seeing these and truly remembering and embracing the fact that you are a bridge between physicality and multidimensionality means you are a uniquely glorious being, and we salute you. We celebrate you. We invite you to do the same. Move beyond the fear of your 3D self. Open the doorway to your true energetic being and anchor yourself as the bridge between. You are glorious. We love you. This one was so powerful. I mean, I'm still slightly blown away myself as I'm recording this. I probably got the message through about, I don't know, that's 9:15 in the morning right now. And I think I probably channeled this at about just after 8:30. So, and I'm still really feeling that energy. Um, yeah, this is big. So let me share with you. I'm going to take you through the message a lot because there's a lot in here, and there were other things I was getting that didn't come through in the written words. There were senses and images and feelings that I got. So I'm going to go through it and share those with you now. They started, and I'm going to qualify the they. It's interesting because sometimes it's very specifically one identity, if you like, that comes through. But sometimes, like today, it's a whole group. And my guides aren't, they're not labelable. I can't put a label. I can't say, oh, it's all Pleiades, because I mean, I can't. There was a lot of Pleiades energy in this one. You may be feeling that really healing, really opening, and that's normal because right now it's what, 19th of May. We are deep into the annual sort of Pleiades transits, where they sit astrologically. So they're very, very activated right now. And I'm deeply connected to them as a High Council member of the Pleiades. I'm obviously very deeply connected to them. But it wasn't just that, it's far more than that. I get a sense of a whole crowd almost, and they don't have form. I can't name them, but they're like a, it's not all Pleiades though. There's others, there's archangels there, there's Mother of Creation is there. There's all sorts of beings that I cannot identify, but I get a sense of a crowd, and sometimes it's one voice speaking, and they switch who's speaking at the time. And I'm saying speaking, but it feels like speech because I'm in human form, and that's kind of the point. But it comes through my pen, and I feel it in a frequency. It's really powerful. Such an incredible feeling. Honestly, it's amazing to be able to do this. Um, It's even more amazing to be able to share it with you. Honestly, I'm just buzzing right now with all of this. The activations are huge. Let's dive through this. So what you might want to imagine as you're thinking about these words is this is a group of beings from across the whole spectrum of the universe, of source, of everything that is, everything that exists, and that different bits of it are coming through at different times in this message. And they start by saying, when you release fear, you become more than you currently realize is available for you. Now, that's interesting because I myself have been really thinking about quantum creation. I did a message a couple of days ago about being a master creator and what that means. And it is really, and I'm doing a lot of work personally around literally creating things in the quantum field so that they become real in this, my human reality. Just to give you a very real example, I'm currently in launch mode for my signature 6-month activation program, the expansion portal. Doors open on the 1st of June. If you want the details for that, let me know. But I'm working on that, and I've put a number of in the quantum field that I want X number of people to join that program by the 1st of June, so that I can activate them and clear out the blocks and help them expand with their business growth. Now, that's the point of that. But I'm working very actively and consciously with the quantum field in a way that I haven't before. And this really speaks to that it's saying, when you release the fear, which comes from the human, is this going to work? Can I do this? Am I okay to do this launch? Is this going to work? Is anyone going to listen to me? When you release the fear, it's right in front of you. You can just go and get it. And it's really activating that sense that we can play in the quantum field and we can access things. We just need to work with it and release the fear. The fear is the biggest blocker to being able to do this work. So it's really, it's literally this first paragraph is saying it's right there in front of you. Just have to reach out and grab it. Connect with the energy. Feel the energy of the desires you have and shape them using your own energy field. It's literally that. So that's what I'm literally playing with right now. And maybe I'll check back in and let you know in a couple of weeks' time how that's gone. But that's what I'm working with. So it's saying it's okay to do this, and it will become your living reality. But then the message goes on, and I was not expecting this. You're a bridge between worlds, between dimensions. Now, I got an image in my head all the way through the rest of this message of the bridge, and I was literally standing on the bridge, and I was part of the bridge. And this bridge, now they're talking about the bridge between the 3D world and the multi-dimensionality of all that is in every time zone, the unity, oneness of all that is. And I got the bridge was really solid, but it was transparent. It was made of diamond or crystal or a clear quartz, or maybe I'm getting diamond. Diamond is more true, I think. So it's completely transparent. It's like you can't see it other than when the light hits it and rainbows glint off it, and it's beautiful. But because it's diamond, it's absolutely solid. It's there. It exists in very real, very human form. And that was what I got a sense of for the whole of the rest of this message about being the bridge between the human form and the multidimensionality of all that is. The bridge is solid and yet transparent at the same time, like it's made out of diamond. And it was just the beauty in that image was incredible as well. And I'm slightly buzzing from that as well. Just the like one of those views where it just takes your breath away and it's like just wow. So yeah, that was amazing. They talked a little bit about your current incarnation has been carefully trained to remove your memory of your multidimensionality. And that's what we're all working through. That's what the ascension process is, or whatever label you want to put on it, awakening, what, however you want to label it. I got a real sense that they referenced 3D, I think, once in this, but they tried to stay away from that because that that puts a number on it and it's a very human-based number and it almost feels hierarchical, and it's not about that. They talked about your physical form, and they're saying, yes, there's limitations in being a human being right now, or whatever form you're in watching this. I'm assuming you're human if you're watching this. I mean, I've had a past lifetime as a blue whale, but I'm not sure the whales would be watching a YouTube video. So I'm going to assume you're human. But there are limitations in that, and there are senses that we cannot access because we are in this incarnation right now in this human form. And yet, what they're saying is, but there are senses you have that you can't access in the spirit realms. When we leave our human form, which we will all do, that we will all die as human beings, it's the only thing that's guaranteed. At some point, we will all die from this human form and we will return back to the spirit realms. There will be senses in the spirit realm that we can't access that we've got right now. And they're saying you should celebrate this. This is not something to feel constrained by. And I really got a sense that they're speaking to, okay, let's be honest. There's been an awful lot going on in the spiritual world over the last however many years, probably decades, particularly the online spiritual world, I'll be honest. That has been about the hierarchy, the ascension process, and it's numerically going up, like you're getting higher up the ladder. That's a hierarchical construct which doesn't really exist in reality. It doesn't exist in the universe, the multiverse, as they say. That sense of progression and growth, I see far more as an outward growing of layers. It's not about climbing. And it's also, they're also trying to say, don't discount the fact that you're human, because there's been that tendency to almost, you want to go and play astrally and you want to go and hang out with the dragons. And don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with the dragons. I'm dragonkin. I had death by fire in my last human lifetime, and dragons carried me off and hastened the process so I didn't suffer. So they consider me kin, and I play with dragons all the time. And that's amazing. And I'm doing all sorts of other weird and wonderful stuff at the minute. My goodness, the activations and the energies are huge. Inner earth beings, wow. There's a thing to be experiencing. I might talk about that another time. But there's been that sense of, oh yeah, human. Oh, those 3D humans. Oh, they're down there. We look down on them. No, this message is saying celebrate the humanity, celebrate the fact you're in physical form, celebrate you're having a 3D existence. as well as being a spiritual form. What they're saying is, don't lose the essence of your humanness while you're going through your expansion of consciousness. But at the same time, don't limit yourself in your human form to forget. It's time to remember your expansion and your spiritual form as well. That's what they're saying. And actually, the glorious part is in that place in between, standing on that solid, transparent diamond bridge, going, actually, I can have both experiences at the same time. And that's the glory of this moment. That's what we get to experience in these times on this planet right now. Wow, it's amazing. And I got such a sense of joy with this. Like literally, they say you're a uniquely glorious being and we salute you, we celebrate you, and we invite you to do the same. It's literally that. Celebrate the fact that, yes, you are a human being having a human existence. Don't try and discount that. Don't go and fly off into the ether and pretend that the human stuff doesn't exist. But also don't forget that the other stuff exists and get so entrenched in the human and the stuff that's happening, particularly right now on the global stage. I mean, we're watching the collapse of the old system, of the old paradigms, of the old networks. And they are crumbling so that we can rise, so that we can go, oh, wow, look at this world, isn't it amazing? That's what's going on right now. And literally, the guides are coming through and saying, celebrate the fact that you are both. Don't discount your humanness, but don't shut off your spiritual side, your energetic side, the fact that you are a multidimensional being. Move beyond the fear of your 3D self. That's what it's saying. Open the doorway to your true energetic being and then anchor yourself as the bridge between. So this is saying very clearly, don't just get caught up in the human brain and the training that we've had to be conditioned to that. Allow yourself to open the doors to your energetic self, which is multidimensional, and can go and play in the quantum realms and create the reality that you want. Let go of the fear. It's only fear that stops that. That's what I really got a sense of with this. It's the fact that they repeated the word fear a few times through this message really says to me, it's the fear that's holding us back. So when you let go of the fear part of the human self, you open the door to your energetic being, and then you anchor it in. And that's where you stand on the bridge and feel the solidity of that bridge, because that's where the sweet spot is. So, such a powerful message today. Honestly, I am absolutely loving the way these messages are coming through right now. They have amplified the energy that I'm getting at the moment, has really expanded in the last few weeks, like hugely. I've started connecting with inner earth beings, and I will talk about that another time. I might drop on and I might start doing a series of videos where I talk about my experiences rather than just reading the channel, as well as doing the channeled messages. I'm not going to stop those, don't worry. But I might start talking more about my own experiences and things like that as well. So I'll keep an eye out for that. I've got that idea's dropped in as I'm talking about this, which probably means it's going to happen because I do tend to follow what my guides suggest. We'll see. I'll work out how to structure that and fit that in with what else I'm doing in my business and my life. So, oh, such a gorgeous message today. The energies right now are so beautiful and powerful, and I really invite you to work with them rather than trying to push against them. How can you let go of the fear? And like I said, if you want help with that, if you want to help me create my quantum field that I'm creating, where I have a certain number of people come into my expansion portal program, just drop me a message, let me know, comment below, and I'll send you the details if you want. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put the link to it below this video. I didn't plan to do that, but what the heck. the fact that these ideas are coming through as I'm talking to you live, my guide's very much with me now. I'll go with it. They want me to say that. So I'll put the link for that below. You can have a look at that. And if you want to, there's a link on there to book a quick call with me if you want to talk it through. So yeah, I'll do that. I did not plan to. Can you tell these videos are unscripted, apart from the actual channel message? I just talk to you about what comes through. So anyway, right, I'm going to leave that there. I am sending you so much love and light today. Have a beautiful day. Whenever it is you're watching this, by the way, it doesn't matter. You find this at the time that is right for you. So yeah. I hope you found this one as beautiful as I have and as energizing as I have. Take care, and I will be back with you soon.